Dear friends, welcome to your personalized podcast. Today we explore OpenAI's new O1 models, delve into the realistic approach of work-life prioritization, and discuss the evolving role of product managers in team empowerment and strategic vision. Stay tuned for an insightful episode. What makes OpenAI's new O1 models so extraordinary? Imagine a machine capable of solving math problems that stump even advanced models, understanding complex reasoning puzzles, and outperforming all its predecessors. This is the reality of OpenAI's O1 models. Last year, OpenAI caught attention with its project codenamed Q-Star, later renamed Strawberry, aimed at creating models that could tackle difficult math problems. Just recently, OpenAI unveiled the fruits of this project, the O1 Preview and O1 Mini models. The O simply stands for OpenAI, though some humorously suggest it refers to the O1 visa, which is given to aliens of extraordinary ability. In the realm of AI, incremental improvements are common. We've seen this with models like Gemini 1.0 Ultra, Claude 3, and GPT-4o. But none offered the leap in reasoning capabilities that O1 does. For instance, O1 Preview can solve text-based reasoning puzzles with ease, such as identifying that 100 pennies are more valuable than 3/4, or that a helium-filled car won't float away. This places it ahead of other language models available today. The secret to O1's prowess lies in its training technique called reinforcement learning, which fine-tunes its reasoning to be more precise. Unlike traditional large language models that predict the next word in a sequence based on pattern recognition, O1 models break down complex problems into manageable steps, solving each incrementally. For example, when asked to solve the math expression 2 plus 5 plus 4, plus 5 minus 12 plus 7 minus 5 equals, O1 would tackle it step by step, ensuring accuracy at each stage. This approach is particularly powerful for solving intricate problems, such as writing programming scripts. Consider a task where O1 needs to transpose a matrix represented as a string in Bash. It methodically parses the input, builds the matrix, transposes it, and outputs the transposed matrix in the required format. This chain-of-thought reasoning allows the model to work through each sub-problem until the entire task is completed. However, traditional training methods like imitation learning, where models mimic expert behavior, often fall short. Imitation learning can lead to compounding errors, as seen in early large language models that would deviate further from correct answers over time. Reinforcement learning, on the other hand, focuses on whether the final output is correct, which is crucial for long and complex reasoning tasks. One classic example of the limitations of imitation learning is from the world of gaming. A neural network trained to play Super Tux Kart by mimicking expert gameplay struggled to stay on track because it had never seen the expert correct mistakes. Similarly, early large language models like the Microsoft chatbot based on GPT-4 would go off the rails during long conversations, leading to bizarre interactions. Reinforcement learning mitigates these issues by providing feedback based on the correctness of the final answer, not just the process. This method ensures that models like O1 can handle extended chains of reasoning without veering off course. For instance, when solving a wedding seating arrangement problem with numerous constraints, O1 meticulously adjusts placements until a valid solution is found, unlike its predecessors, which would give up prematurely. Yet O1 is not without its limitations. It struggles with spatial reasoning and tasks requiring an understanding of two-dimensional spaces. Problems like navigating a grid of city streets or playing chess, where spatial awareness is crucial, often stump the model. This indicates that while O1 excels in certain areas, it still has a way to go in others. In conclusion, OpenAI's O1 models represent a significant advancement in AI reasoning capabilities, particularly in problem-solving and mathematical reasoning. However, they still face challenges in real-world applications that require spatial awareness or long-term contextual understanding. As impressive as O1 is, there's still a gap between its capabilities and the complexities of human cognition. While the O1 models show promise in advancing problem-solving capabilities, let's now discuss how work-life prioritization can provide a more balanced and fulfilling lifestyle. Why do we often struggle with the idea of work-life balance? The term itself might be setting us up for failure. It suggests a perfect 50-50 split between personal and professional life, which isn't realistic or even desirable. Instead, let's think of it as work-life prioritization. Some days, weeks, or even months, work might take the front seat. Other times, family and personal life come first. Trying to force a consistent, equal balance creates unnecessary stress and guilt. Life's priorities are always shifting, so the key is to focus on what matters most at any given time. For example, if your child is sick, family takes priority, and work waits. On another day, a high-stakes work presentation might require all your time and energy. You can't aim for perfect balance every day, but you can aim for a balance over time that works for you. Thinking in terms of prioritization helps set achievable targets and reduces guilt. Creating space for personal priorities, especially in demanding fields like tech, is challenging. If you don't proactively set boundaries, work will take over. This can lead to feeling guilty about missing personal moments or damaging relationships. Consider thinking of boundaries like a menu. You don't need to pick everything, just what suits your current life stage. For example, some people set strict working hours. For me, I'm unavailable from 6 to 8 p.m. daily for family time, and my team respects that. Another boundary could be gym time. I hit the gym every day for an hour as it helps me recharge and stay sane. Or take lunch breaks seriously to disconnect and come back refreshed. Travel expectations are another boundary. When I started at Dropbox, I set a limit of no more than 2 travel weeks per quarter, which I negotiated up front. Picking up and dropping off kids is also a priority for many, and these moments can be precious. Accepting trade-offs is crucial. Early in your career, it's common to prioritize work, but as personal priorities shift, your career might need adjustments too. This doesn't mean slowing down, but being more selective about work tasks. Prioritizing physical fitness or personal hobbies is essential, as it helps maintain focus and longevity in your career. Setting boundaries isn't just for senior leaders. Even early in your career, you can ask for what you need. Build trust and show your capabilities first, then negotiate for flexibility. Sometimes it starts with a simple conversation with your manager. Ultimately, work-life prioritization is about making conscious decisions based on your life's realities. Start with small steps. Create space for yourself in 1 or 2 areas and protect it. Over time, this approach can make you more effective at work, more present at home, and more fulfilled in both areas. Now that we've covered how to balance personal and professional life, let's hear from a product manager about leading self-sufficient teams and the evolving role of collaboration. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to lead a team only to realize they no longer need you? Imagine being a product manager working tirelessly to bring a product to market. You spend your days negotiating, securing investments, and fostering teamwork. Then, suddenly, your team becomes self-sufficient overnight. That's exactly what happened to me. Initially, the transition was humbling. I couldn't help but reflect on the strength of my team in tackling complex problems. How had I overlooked their capabilities? This realization is essential for product managers. Often, our true strength lies in knowing when to step aside and let the team flourish. This story isn't just about stepping back. It's about stepping up to a different kind of leadership, one that empowers and supports the team. It's crucial to understand team collaboration and the role of a product manager in fostering an environment where teams can take the lead. There are several common myths about team collaboration that need to be debunked. Firstly, many believe that if a team needs help, they always need the product manager to solve issues. In reality, it means the team values your skills and knowledge. Your strengths are being used effectively, contributing to a stronger team. Another myth is that team roles are fixed. However, teams evolve to achieve their goals together. Specialists take ownership of their areas, and trust and open communication allow teams to adapt. Lastly, some think conflict resolution creates losers. On the contrary, resolving conflicts is about finding a way forward, not about winners and losers. Stepping aside to let others lead is a strategic decision that promotes progress. But why do product managers often feel bad about letting go? The pressure to be the driver and the fear of becoming redundant are significant factors. Getting the product team to a point where they can operate independently takes determination. It's challenging to shift from making decisions to facilitating, and it can feel like your contribution is diminished. However, your value remains unchanged. It simply shifts towards empowering the team to succeed. This shift is happening more frequently now. With cross-functional teams handling complex problems, product managers are needed to get the team started, but are less essentials day to day. The role of the product manager becomes more strategic. Access to AI tools, knowledge bases, and specialists means teams can find information and make decisions independently. Product-led growth empowers teams to support customers and innovate without relying on the product manager. In complex product environments, collaboration is key, and the product manager's role is to coordinate and align efforts. In this evolving landscape, product managers find themselves in a less hands-on role, focusing instead on setting a vision and aligning strategies. By adopting supportive leadership, product managers can achieve better outcomes once the product team is formed. To sum it up, humbling yourself can lead to greater success. As AI and complex product architectures redefine our work, the most successful product managers will champion team collaboration and adapt their leadership styles to support and empower their teams. This shift is not temporary, but a permanent change in the paradigm of product management. Your ability to adapt today defines your success tomorrow. That's all for today. We explored OpenAI's new O1 model's reasoning capabilities, discussed the realistic approach of work-life prioritization, and highlighted the evolution of effective team leadership in product management. Stay tuned for more updates. Dear friends,